Today it's all about the choice of shoes, and this one is available in white as well. Hi guys, welcome along. It is just 3 sleeps to the Manchester Marathon. And continuing the daily vlogs, and today I'm going to look at something that is very controversial. Shoes. Basically, what shoe will I be wearing to run the Manchester Marathon this coming Sunday? Now, shoes, it is totally individual. You have your favourites. We all have our favourite shoes. We all like different things in our shoes. So this is just my opinion for the shoes I'll be wearing. You could be totally different, and that's fine. There is no right or wrong answer to this. It's whatever shoe works for you. So there's a number of contenders for my choice of shoe. First of all, the Nike Zoomfly Original. Bought this many years ago. It's done about 450 miles in this shoe, and this is a shoe that powered me around the London Marathon and the Berlin Marathon, and apparently it's available in white as well. Really lightweight, really comfortable, but I think it's getting towards the end of its usefulness. I've been doing a lot of training runs in it, and it still feels nice to wear, but I think the foam is starting to go. So I don't know whether to turn up on the start line with something looking this grubby. What do you think? So yeah, that's my original marathon shoe. Don't think it's going to get a look in on this one, but it's nice for nostalgic purposes to look back and see what me and this shoe have done together. The second contender on my list isn't carbon plated, it's got a nylon plate, and it is also the shoe which currently holds my half marathon record, which is 1 hour 32 minutes and 21 seconds, and that belongs to what some people have described as the best running shoe ever, the Nike Pegasus Turbo 2. Love this shoe, lightweight, comfortable. This shoe just screams at you, you've got to run faster, you've got to run faster. But as technology has moved on, there is no carbon plate in there, and I think running a full marathon, I do need that extra support from that plate, which I'll mention in a moment. But I'd love to run in these. I still do training runs in it, and they're a gorgeous shoe. And if you can still get hold of the Pegasus Turbo 2, I would suggest you do so, because they are a classic. The next 3 contenders for my choice of shoe are all carbon plated. Well, technically, that's incorrect. One is carbon plated, the other 2 have carbon energy rods. What am I talking about? My third choice could possibly be the most hated shoe on the internet of 2021, the Adidas Adizero Boston 10. I'll put it out there, I love this shoe, and if you've seen my previous reviews, you'll know why. It is a heavy shoe, it is the heaviest of my race shoes, but it just feels so nice when it's on. It feels comfortable, you don't feel that extra weight. It's powered by those energy rods, and in the Boston 10 these are not carbon, they are carbon, sorry, but they're plastic coated, they're not fully carbon, those energy rods. And there's a carbon plate in the heel. Now, a lot of people are saying that carbon plate in the heel is too close to the surface and you can really feel it. I haven't felt it on any of my long runs. To me, they work perfectly well as a long run shoe at those marathon paces that I'm looking for. So I think I've done about 150 miles in these since I got them earlier on this year. So that must say something. If I've run that many miles, they must do something for me. So that is a contender, but it's on the outside of contention because of the weight. Right, so let's get into my 4th and 5th contenders for shoe for the races. To be honest, those that have gone before, they're out of the picture. It's between these 2 pairs. First of all, or number 4 in my contenders, is the Adidas Adizero Pro. The OG, the original version from last year. Absolutely fantastic shoe. Again, we've got energy rods and a carbon plate at the back, but this shoe oozes speed for me. Lightweight. Did my last 10k in these in 43 minutes. They are one of my favourite shoes. I do like the light strike material that's in the midsole. These are very lightweight. One thing that people don't like about Adidas and that midsole, that light strike midsole, it is a little bit firmer than what you're used to. So you do get a firmer ride. But for me, that's what I like. That soft cushion landing, but also a touch of firmness. It really does. These shoes work for me, so that is a contender for my marathon shoe. But I think for Manchester, it's going to be pipped at the post by this last one. So the last shoe that's in contention, and to be honest, it's the one I'm going to choose. It's the one I ran the Great North Run in a couple of weeks ago. I did that half marathon in 1 hour 36. So I'm going to stay with it and do the marathon in it this coming Sunday. The Nike VaporFly Next Percent, the OGs from last year. The second derivative that came out from last year, but it's the original. It's not the Next Percent 2, it's the original one. I think I'll be going with this one for the Manchester Marathon. Lightweight, you know, the weight in here is, there's nothing to it, and you've got that great midsole, you've got the carbon plate in there, the vapor weave is brilliant, it's the lacing system just works. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. So hopefully I'll be able to do the business in this. My kids call it my pair of Sonics. I don't know, it's something to do with the flare at the back, I think. But yeah, that's the one I'm going to go with. Now the thing about shoes that I must remind you, do not go silly and at an expo before a marathon buy a new pair of shoes the day before and then expect to wear them in the race. It's not going to happen. You need to get used to the shoes you're running in. You can probably get a new vest and put it on, but the one piece of kit that is really important is the shoes. I don't know if you saw the London Marathon coverage earlier this week, but they were showing there was a guy at the start line who was relacing his shoes. He had obviously bought them the day before and was relacing them because they were fresh out of the box. No, you're just going to have a world of pain if you do that. Always make sure you've trained in your shoes. Make sure I think breaking in isn't the word, but always make sure that you've done something in the shoes and you know how it feels and you've been able to find out if there's any hot spots, if it causes any problems, and you can do something about it. So always train in those shoes. As they say, nothing new on marathon day. So there you go. That's the choice of shoes I've had for myself to run Manchester this coming weekend, but yeah, we're going to stay with it. The Next Percents. Do you agree with my choice? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thanks very much indeed for watching. I will see you again tomorrow. But till then, let's get running.